Good morning. I'm Celia Zaharis with Colorado Home Realty, and I hope you and your family are doing well today. I'm online continuing my conversation with Ron Meier with the Bank of England to get some more updates about mortgage loans during this challenging time. Hello, Ron. How are you?
Good, Celia. How are you doing?
Doing really well. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
You bet. My pleasure being here.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Okay, so talking about availability of loan programs and other
hmm
buying options, are first-time homebuyer assistance programs still available?
Yes, they certainly are. As we have discussed previously, they do come with a higher level of um, due diligence, if you will, to make sure that someone has a job, has reserve income to be able to make their mortgage payments if they have lost a job after they've closed on their home. But yes, down payment assistance programs are available, through the CHAFA program locally, Genoa programs more nationally. But those kinds of first-time homebuyer programs are available. Again, the credit scores are going to be a little higher than they have been before,
Right.
but still very, very historically low interest rates for particular borrowers in trying to get that particular first-time home buyer loan.
Okay, okay. And do those reserve restrictions still apply to first-time home buyers?
It
Something.
will. It will. Again, the reserve restrictions, verification of employment at time of application and on day of closing. So those same considerations are going to still be available for that first-time home buyer. They need to be as qualified a home buyer, even though they're getting assistance, they still need to be qualified that they are a good credit risk.
Okay, okay. And what about jumbo loans? Are those still out there?
Yes, they are. There have been some lenders that have pulled back on jumbo loans, but in our market here in Denver specifically, we have to remember that the average price of a single family detached home is $550,000.
Yes.
Well, the ceiling, the maximum loan amount for conventional loans is $571,000 in our market. Okay,
Okay.
540,000 nationally. So creeping up to a $600,000 home isn't really out of extraordinary in our market here. And so now all of a sudden, that step above $571,000 is a pretty typical move for a lot of buyers, and it throws them into a jumbo loan. So now we're going to see again a higher credit scores. We're going to see reserves are going to be necessary, doing all the verification of employments or reserve monies or something to be able to do that. It's a higher standard to be able to step through, but jumbo loans are still available.
Okay, great, great. Now, what about our older community, reverse mortgages? Are those still happening as well?
They are. In fact, a statistic I was just reading in a reverse mortgage industry newsletter yesterday, we're seeing about a 30% increase in reverse mortgage originations over the last 30 days alone. So again, a lot of them are refinances where people are now pulling money out of the equity of their home to help supplement their income, especially because of the losses that they have experienced in their stock portfolios because of this crash. But we still have a lot of people who are trying to get out of that too big, two-story home and into something that's more appropriate for them in retirement. And so we're also seeing a lot of reverse mortgages for purchase being used by that mature home buyer. And in that particular situation, the buyer will make a one-time down payment of about 50 to 60% of the purchase price of the home, and then no mortgage payment is ever required for as long as they live in that particular home. The loan is paid back then when they leave that home as their primary residence.
Okay, okay. And then I know you're super familiar with the new home market.
Sure.
Can you tell me what home builders are doing right now?
Yeah, home builders are still building homes and selling homes. It's really interesting in the fact that the home builders are doing very much what you as realtors are doing as far as showings go. They're, by appointment only. There are a lot of virtual tours going on and things, but the builders still have plenty of homes that they want to sell, and they're obviously their business model is to sell homes. So there's lots of incentives and offerings. In fact, I saw a builder the other day that was advertising to pay all closing costs for, someone who could close by the end of the month. So there's all kinds of deals, if you want to put it that way, and incentives for a buyer to come in and buy brand new construction homes.
Okay. Yeah. It just, someone from Lennar sent me a video the other day for a client of mine, and it was a beautiful video, really well done. And they were not requesting earnest money of $5,000, but $500.
Wow.
So
very, very reasonable then to get into a home.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, Ron. Well, thank you for all the information and your time again today. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And we'll be talking again. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.